What's up, guys? MrGimms back again, and today I want to talk about something pretty serious. Also want to say that I'm live right now over on Twitch. Link is in the description, but until then, let's get into this video. Let's get into the DDoS issue and multitude of issues after this chapter. It's been a wild ride. Look, I'm going to be as diplomatic as I can about this, but there's some harsh truths that I think behavior need to face right now, because this is getting a little bit out of hand. But anyway, I want to take you back. I want to take you back to March 10th when we had a kill switch engaged. Remember, this is 2 days after the release of Tools of Torment. The dredge has been kill switched, preventing him from being selected because he was going invisible during the midnight, you know, the dark bit of his power. You know what I'm talking about, whatever it's called. Yeah, he was just he was just invisible. I mean, granted, some of the videos were quite funny, but, you know, pretty annoying for people in general. And then we move to March 10th again. Okay, so again, this is a later update. Dead by Daylight should no longer be affected by this outage. So they had an outage that lasted, I don't know, for me, I would report it as maybe like 6 hours or something like that, maybe a little bit longer. We will continue monitoring the situation to ensure stability, and all players will be sent 300,000 blood points as a thank you for your patience. Welcome back. While I will admit, 300k is a lot of blood points. Thank you very much for giving us, you know, giving that to us. But what exactly happened here is more the point I want to make. I think what happened is this was sort of a floodgate of hackers / people that were going to get into DDoSing other accounts, other people playing, other notable streamers, the big boys mostly. I mean, I don't really hear reports of, like, you know, normal people being DDoS. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I guess if they get pissed off at you enough, they will. But, you know, they really want a large audience when they, you know, target somebody and DDoS them and all that stuff. And I'm only going to give you an example. People have been raided by SWAT teams, by police. A fog whisperer in particular, this happened to. This is deadly serious stuff. Like, this isn't at all funny on any level whatsoever. You are, you know, essentially endangering somebody's life. You are putting them at risk, and their family, by the way. I would only imagine what I would feel like if a SWAT team or the police just rocked up, knocked down my door while I'm all the way up the stairs in the attic streaming, and I'm getting police just, you know, throwing themselves off me, you know, for whatever crime that they think I've committed. It would just be horrible. And obviously I've got my daughter here and my wife. That would just be, I don't know how I would deal with that situation. You know, serious stuff at the end of the day. And then 17 hours ago, this is 17 hours from this video earlier, due to a bug, the Merciless Storm perk has been temporarily disabled. While we work on a fix, it will be re-enabled in a future update. And that's all we've heard on that one. But they did indeed address the DDoSing situation. And I want to take you now to this tweet, which was sent, when was this? This was March 13th. So they did address it after the outage, you know, 3 days later. And although these guys said, you know, the team is actively investigating reports of distributed denial of services, DDoS, you know, they were still happy to sort of chuck out all their, you know, normal stuff. Did you lose something? Promoting their Meet Your Maker crossover event, which I don't care about and haven't touched. You know, bot loadouts, you know, just showing things from DVD Mobile, stuff that really at the end of the day is quite useless compared to what we should be focusing on, which is this. And my biggest concern with this mostly, guys, is not the fact that, like, it took them so long to address it after it happened. But it's all tweet, like, it's all tweets. Like, there's no actual official statement from behavior. They just got their, you know, social media account guy to type a couple of tweets out. So I want to go through this with you. The team has been actively investigating reports of distributed denial of services, DDoS, happening over the weekend to prominent streamers in our community. So yeah, again, just backing up what I say, they like to have an audience, these hackers, these DDoS people. They do target the top, you know what I mean? Mostly, I would say. We are closely working with our partners to identify the actual cause behind these reports and provide support to those affected. Players' safety and security will always be a top priority of our team. No. So this is the part where I'm going to be diplomatic and be as nice as I possibly can be. So you've had 7 years to get off easy anti-cheat. It's a service that has not worked. Like, let's just call a spade now. I don't want to point out what you've done wrong or call you names or whatever. I just want to point out it's not working. You know what I mean? 7 years ballpark of testing it and using it. I think we can assume it's not working. This has constantly been an issue within the game, constantly been an issue within the community. I would, with that money that you are drawing in, and you are doing pretty good as a company. I'm not saying you're the richest company in the world. I know that, you know, Behavior, you know, they're doing really well, but they're not, like, a lot of people seem to think they're all billionaires out there laughing with their cigars and rich whiskey and all that stuff. Rich whiskey, expensive whiskey. That's not the case, but you know, you can afford to protect your customers while they're playing your game and spending money on your game. That's the bottom line. If player security really was something that meant a lot to you as a team, you'd be off easy anti-cheat. It is that simple. Yeah? Let's move on. While we continue to monitor the situation internally, we are also taking every measure to ensure this does not further impact any of our players. Need better software. Easy anti-cheat ain't going to do it. The team is deeply invested. I mean, all right. The team is deeply invested in fixing this issue, and your help would be greatly appreciated in furthering our investigation. So now, now they're actually asking you to work for them, because they're not interested in spending more money to protect their customers. They want you now to do all the detective work, all the groundwork, report where you can, which is fair enough. It doesn't take us very long to do something like that. But still, you guys, it doesn't sound like a tweet from somebody who knows or has a good grip on what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, if that guy was a pilot of a plane, I would be so worried, like, of the plane you're on. You'd be like, passengers, yeah, we're coming in on New York now. Jesus Christ, what's this button do? Oh, that was the reverse flap. We're going to be landing it. You'd be absolutely shitting yourself. You would just, this person doesn't have a grip on what's going on. It's clear. We are looking into every corner to ensure that our network packets are safe and secure, but thus far we have not turned up any strong leads. Again, going back to the plane. They haven't turned up any strong leads. They haven't got a good team behind security. It's obviously clear that the team has, you know, made efforts, leaps and bounds, I would even say, in banning hackers, but DDoSing and that sort of thing, this is a whole other level, and you just need to crack down completely on this. But yeah, they don't have any strong leads, so they don't know what's going on. If you have any information on how this is being achieved, yes, I am the DDoSer. We would love to hear from you. In the meantime, we encourage everyone to continue following best practices for online safety while we dig deeper into the issue. Holy shit. So basically, Dead by Daylight, some assembly required. Like, you have to get a VPN with this game. It would be pretty ridiculous to have that. Like, install the game. Now buy VPN. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. Comes with a Nord subscription or something. And there we go. Thank you for your continued help and support in making DVD a safer space for all. It's your job to make it a safer space. I understand that people, you know, some things are going to get in, some things are going to fly in, but this DDoSing issue is happening every couple of months now. Like, we need to, it's not working. This is like a deadly serious issue. This needs to be handled much, much more prominently. Yeah, this really sucks behavior. In closing, guys, my thoughts and opinions on the issue. I'm not a massive streamer, so I'm not too worried about being DDoS, but the fact that that can happen in an online video game means that Behavior aren't taking their security and their customers' well-being in consideration. They can say all they like, send 20 tweets in a really awkward, unprofessional response, but in my opinion, guys, I don't think they really care about us. I think they just want us to keep buying the chapters for as long as they can. And I think they just care about money, like every business should. But at the same time, not every business is responsible for the customer's safety after the fact. Something to think on. But anyway, guys, what do you think? You know, I love hearing what you guys think, so please leave your comments down below. Let me know. I want to know if you have any experience with this DDoSing, any issues whatsoever. Please drop it down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, I am live right now, so come on over, check me out on Twitch. Link is in the description, and I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing day. Stay safe out there. See you later.